Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all, we up to giving the gravy now. We done made our chicken stock, our turkey stock. Now we're gonna make some give it gravy here. But another thing gonna take a while is the giblets. I'm doing the old school way like my mom would do hers. I'm gonna boil mine on top of the stove. Of course, by all means, y'all can definitely can put them in a pressure cooker. Maybe they probably take 45 minutes, an hour in the pressure cooker, but I'm gonna do them the old school way. Let me tell you what I got in my giblet gravy. I got giblets. Of course, if you can't find turkey, by all means use chicken gizzards. Gizzards, giblets, same thing. Gizzards, giblets, same thing. By all means use chicken gizzard. I got some chopped white onions, celery. I got some eggs I'm gonna put in at the end. Fresh herbs I always use. I got thyme and rosemary, sage, fresh sage and fresh parsley, garlic, and I'm gonna put a little heavy cream at the end to give it some body. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna tighten it with roux. That's pretty much it. But the first thing is a long process, y'all. We can get pretty much set all this other stuff to the side. First thing I want to do, of course, I wash my giblets off. And we're going to put them in the, I got one here, need to get some of this giblet stuff off of it. I really got to look at those giblets there. Make sure they're completely clean. Sometimes they don't have them clean completely. So what I'm doing, y'all, another one here ain't completely clean either. Hold on, y'all. Get this one clean. This one out good. Make sure they're completely clean inside. Okay. Put them all in this pot here. Hold on, y'all, just a second. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing here. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. Okay. Got all the giblets right here in the pot. Giblets, however you want to say it. I got it in the pot here. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my onions in here. We're gonna put our onions in here, y'all. We're gonna simmer these about 2 hours. It's on low, you know, till they get good and tender. Celery in here. Cause I want all this to cook down really, really good, y'all. Really, really good. We're gonna throw some garlic in there. And that's it. All this other stuff goes on after we get our gravy going. We're gonna fill this up with water. Now I got turkey stock too to add to this, but I don't want to add all my valuable turkey stock to this and it reduce down to nothing. So I add my turkey stock after this is done. Y'all, just a second here. All right, y'all, that's it. See that? We're gonna move this over to the stove here. Okay, let me show y'all here. There we go. We're gonna simmer this. Probably gonna take a couple hours, y'all. Let it simmer until the gizzards are really, really tender. After the gizzards get tender, we'll take the gizzards out, chop them up. We'll get our gravy started with our turkey stock and our herbs and all that. Then we'll add our giblets back to it. And then we got turkey stock sitting right back here at the back. So it's good to go. It's ready to go for this gravy. So anyway, we'll be right back once these giblets are tender, and we'll go to the next step. Old school giblet gravy. Giblets, or however you say it, Thanksgiving. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, look at this, y'all. These giblets are finally tender. It took 2 hours to get them tender. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn these off, and I'm gonna pick them out of this whatever liquid left in here. But don't worry, I got a whole pot of stock back here. My main thing is cool these off a little, get them chopped up. Show y'all here and put them on. Put them on a plate here. Put them on a plate here and let them cool off a little, where I can kind of handle them. And all this is going back in there. All them onions and celery, y'all. It's all going back into the pot. As much as ever we can, man. That liquid there, don't worry. We definitely gonna keep that liquid. But we know that's flavor. That's definitely flavor. Get every one of them out of there, y'all. You don't want to leave any in there. So after I get them all out of there, I'll be right back here, y'all, and show you the next step. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. All right, y'all, I got all the giblets out of there. Now, what we gonna do now? Take this stock, turn this back on, and we're gonna start filling this up with the turkey stock I made. If you don't know the recipe for the turkey stock, I'll leave a link at the end of this video of the old school turkey stock. So we're gonna fill this up here as much as possible, not all the way. That's about it right there. Remember, we gotta add we have to add our gizzards back in there. All right, now stir this around here. Got all that goodness on the side, which you're gonna get off later. But we're gonna bring this to a boil. Once we get this to a boil, we're gonna add our herbs to this and get that to boiling. And we're gonna tighten it, get it all seasoned up. We're gonna tighten it with roux. Then we're gonna add our giblets back to that. After we get our giblets, let them simmer a little. Then we're gonna finish it off with the chopped parsley and eggs. Very simple, y'all. Very simple, but it's the best giblet gravy you ever had. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. All right. Okay, y'all, this is all that good turkey stock that you saw me making another video. That's all this is. Got the residual onions and celery that was in the bottom of the pot. It's gonna be flavorful gravy. Now look over here. I got my giblets, however you wanna say it, giblets, chopped up right here. We're gonna put these in last. As soon as I get this to the consistency that I want it. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add our herbs to this. Only herbs I'm adding, parsley we're gonna add to the end. That's gonna give it a nice pretty color. So right now all I'm gonna put in here is my thyme, rosemary, and sage. Thyme, rosemary, and sage in there, y'all. Sage in there. That's the key to your gravy, y'all. You gotta have fresh herbs in there. You got to have that fresh herb. We're gonna cook that down about 15-20 minutes. Let that kind of cook down a little, and then we're gonna come back. I got my roux that I always have, especially in the holiday season. You saw my other video, I told you the importance of having roux in your refrigerator, especially if you do a lot of holiday cooking, which I do. So the good fresh herbs in there. This smells amazing, y'all. So I'm gonna let this simmer here about 15-20 minutes. We're gonna come back. We're gonna add our roux, tighten it up, and get the consistency I want. We're gonna add the giblets back in there and season it up. And we'll be almost through with this gravy. The hard part is over, to getting the giblets ready and chopping them up. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. All right, y'all, I thought I had the camera running. Okay, all I did, y'all, I added some roux to this. See how thick that got up in there? You're gonna add your roux right after I left off here. I thought I had my camera going here, but I didn't when I added my roux. So I got the roux going there. See how pretty that is so far? But we still got a lot more to add to this. And I think that's the thickness that I wanted. And I don't want to get it no thicker than this, y'all. Because once you cool it down and warm it back up, once it sits down, it's going to be thicker. So that's pretty much the consistency you want. So now, what I'm going to do, you know, nice giblets that I had earlier, we're going to add all them giblets back to that. That's why I didn't fill it up all the way. See that? See why I didn't fill it up all the way earlier? Because I know they had to add the giblets back to that. See that? So that's a FYI. Don't add it all. Don't put your chicken stock, your turkey stock all the way up to the top, because you remember you got to put your giblets back in there. Now we're gonna season this and taste this. We got 3 more items to put in here. We really 2 more items after I season with salt and pepper. Let me get my salt and pepper here. We're gonna season it up here. Taste it. Make sure it has enough in there. Definitely perfectly consistent for the gravy, y'all. Perfect consistency here. Okay, let's taste this here, y'all. See what we got. A little more salt and pepper, not much. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it on that. Okay. Now, one more thing I'm gonna do to this before I add my parsley and eggs to this. I'd like to add a little cream to it. Add a little cream to it. It's gonna give it a little body to it. I like to add a little whipping cream to this. That's a little secret ingredient, y'all. Don't tell nobody. That's gonna give that gravy a little body and creaminess. See how it changes just a little, not much. Give it a little creamy consistency to it. Oh yeah, see how pretty that's coming along? Yes, I'm telling y'all, this is homemade giblet gravy, and you serve this to your family and friends, they are gonna be absolutely amazed. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is the egg thing. That's a southern thing, y'all. A lot of people probably never heard of putting boiled eggs in gravy. Mama did it, I grew up with it. Don't ask me why. That's what I've always eaten, eggs in my gravy. Top boiled eggs in it. Get that in there. The last thing we're going to do is put our parsley in there. Throw our parsley in there for color. And that's it, y'all. That is it. How pretty that is. We're going to let this simmer about 10 more minutes. Let all that flavors marry together. I'm going to taste it one more time here. Make sure everything's still balanced. And this, I mean, this going to freeze. This is 2 gallons. Oh, man, this is awesome, y'all. You eat this, y'all, on some dressing. I'm telling y'all, no gravy can touch it. But as I was saying, you can freeze this, make it this week, put it in your freezer. You ain't got to worry about making giblet gravy later on. This is another thing you already got done, out of the way, and you ain't got to worry about it. Let me get my ladle here to show y'all the consistency that I'm looking for here. See that? See the consistency of that gravy? Look at that, how pretty that is. Got them eggs in there. The nice giblets, fresh herbs, a little parsley to freshen it off, and a little cream in there just for the body. Look at that. All I need me is a plate of dressing, y'all, and some turkey, and ladle that on top of there. Man, oh man, I'm telling y'all, this is the way to go. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up here, let this simmer a little bit, and I'll come back and close out the video. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. All right, y'all, I'm going to close this video now because there ain't really nothing to taste test. I already tested it, cut it off. Look at that, y'all. Look at that beautiful gravy. Look at that. I'm telling you. And like I say, as this set up, I'm going to let this cool overnight on top of the stove. And as it's set up, and of course, I'm going to freeze it. But after you take it out of the freezer, it's going to even set up more. That's what flour the roux does. And then all you do is to thin it out. Just put a little more turkey stock to it and thin it out till you get the consistency. And a lot of times I don't have to thin it out. It'll be the perfect consistency. Why I did a little bit, that's the consistency I want right there. I don't want it no thicker than that because it will, I'm telling you, don't make it any thicker than this because it will thicken up as it cools. And when you warm it back up, it's going to say, oh, what happened? Because that's the way roux works. Yeah. So anyway, let me close this video out. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please follow my other social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2023, just show some kindness. Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all. Bye.